Welcome to another episode of Hobby Nonsense 2026 edition. I'm staring at Solar Ray, as pleasant as always to stare at.
Do you have blue eyes or are they brown? Hazel?
Thank you for asking.
I was just looking because you're looking at me and I'm like, oh, I don't
have
know what
blue
color
eyes.
your eyes are.
Bluish, blue, light blue. It
Light
would be
blue?
the best definition of them. Yes,
Compared to like dark blue?
I think when I say light, I mean like it's almost like a gray light, I don't know. It doesn't matter. How are you, good sir? How was your time off?
It was good.
Even though there's no time off for you guys, we're not skipping episodes here. We've put out one every week. But now that we're into 2026, it does feel like almost not
This
a
is
reset.
going to be the best year of hobby nonsense.
I mean,
It's 2026.
to be fair, we'll have only had to have beat out one other year, but it's okay with me.
Hey.
I'm okay with this being the best year.
Setting the bar high, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
really like that. Here's the thing, guys. Ray is such a go-getter, and I love his attitude and his positivity. It's infectious.
I brought a lot of notes. I have a lot of notes for 2026.
Oh God,
I did some thinking.
Okay.
Just
What's the best note, would you say?
Best note that I have on here, just how to grow different things that we have for the brand.
Oh, this is for our conversation,
Correct.
not podcast
Correct.
stuff.
Not podcast
Okay.
stuff, but
It'll affect
I
the
came
podcast.
prepared.
I like that you have the Hobby Nonsense sticker on the notebook,
That's
so people
what
know.
this is, my creativity notebook.
Bam! I love it. The show today is going to be not all over the place. We just have a lot of things to talk about, and I'm trying to think where we start. If you're watching on YouTube, you may be noticing we have some boxes on the desk. Cardsmith sent us a case of the Currency Series 5 trading cards. We did some content. We talked about Cardsmiths, these cards, the fact that you could pull a actual Bitcoin out of some of these boxes. This one just came out. The Series 5 just came out in November, and they were very cool to send us a box of them. So Ray, I brought 3 boxes here for Ray. Ray says he wants to rip some. So
Yeah, we'll definitely rip some on our socials. So if you guys want to see us rip these, come over to the YouTube channel. And we'll see, and hopefully we'll get some sort of cryptocurrency. It says we can get Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dogecoin, and I think in fine print it says something about hobby coin.
it says, does it say hobby
Do you
coin?
know
Are we
anything
starting our
el-
own crypto?
Do you know anything?
For a
about
second,
that?
I thought you were being serious, and I was like, wait, is there a hobby coin? And then I realized what you were doing. What's interesting about these cards?
HBY on the.
HBY, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. 1 Bitcoin, 1 Ethereum. Those are the major hits. Thank you to Cardsmiths for sending this over. Really do
Yeah,
appreciate
shout out
that.
to Cardsmith.
Some mega boxes. If we hit a actual Bitcoin and or Ethereum,
You will not. There'll be signs.
there'll be.
There'll
You
be
won't hear
signs.
about it, but there'll be signs.
There'll be signs.
There was going to be some big Upper Deck news that we were going to be talking about. However, the package did not arrive today. It was supposed to arrive today, and we were going to record it on today's episode because it doesn't actually release until the 7th, I believe, is the embargoed news. But now we're not getting that package until tomorrow, which
Or
thanks
maybe
a lot,
it's lost.
FedEx. I don't think it's lost.
I once
It's-
bought
They said they had it.
a pallet of lost mail.
Oh, did you? That's a
Yeah.
thing you can do is buy a pallet of lost mail.
Correct. You can buy boxes of lost mail.
What?
And see where, dude, I got a crazy story. Okay, so really quick, I ordered, at this time I was looking to buy, get some merch created for the Nashville Flippers.
Okay.
I ordered this like zip up hoodie with the logo on the left chest.
Okay.
I never got it. It got lost. I don't know what happened. Like a year later, I get a DM from a guy in like Lithuania saying, "Hey, is this you?" And he had a picture of him wearing the hoodie.
What?
So somehow it got sent overseas, and
How did that? That's
no
crazy.
idea. If I look,
Get-
I can find the picture, but I'm not
Getting the
gonna.
Lithuanian love. That's what I'm talking
Exactly.
about. All right, pretty cool. I've never done anything. I've never gotten a call from anybody out of the country saying they
It
accidentally
was
got
a
something.
it was a DM.
It was a DM.
Yeah.
Okay. Still.
I
But,
wanted to answer that phone call.
but that being said, there's going to be some kind of news that comes out on Wednesday for Upper Deck Entertainment Division. I believe it has something to do with licensing.
Ooh.
And you're going to be hearing this, and you can probably go out there and find on our socials because we'll probably have posted.
Are you
going
gonna do a floating head, one of those floating head videos?
Maybe I don't. Well,
or do like one of those.
It depends on what the content is in the box. I don't know. Like
what's
apparently,
in the box?
Apparently, whatever's in the box has to do with the content of what they're doing. So we'll find out
Ask
more.
Justin Timberlake what's in the box.
I don't think we should ask that question. Actually, before I talk about all the new products, there's only like 3 that I really wanted to touch on.
Okay.
One of the things I wanted to mention though was I have been ripping that Galaxy, the Star Wars Galaxy product. That's the real artistic.
So I come in the office and I asked Jesse how his New Year's was.
Uh-huh.
So, a little small talk, kind of like break the ice a little bit. This man was breaking on New Year's Eve through the night till like 4 in the morning?
Well, yeah, I think I got done sometime around 4 a.m.
So it was Marvel. What all did you break?
No, this was all some hyperspace and Galaxy, and then maybe like a few individual boxes here and there.
Dude, you're a madman. I don't understand how your body.
When it comes to breaking, like I don't know what it is. Like I enjoy talking to people, and like even though like you're on for in that case it was like a 12-hour stream. I don't know. There's something that my wife questions, like how I'm able to do it as well, but I enjoy talking to you, and I enjoy talking to others and showing off cards and having fun and being a goofball, and that's basically why
we need to see if we can stream those on YouTube simultaneously.
There is a way. Fanatics Live does allow you to do it.
We should do that.
But yeah, we got to figure it out. So one of the things I was mentioning though about that Galaxy product, I sold a personal box to somebody. They asked if they could have it sealed. They didn't want it ripped. And I think I only did this for like 2 people, maybe 2, if that. So everything else I ripped. Wouldn't it go to show that the probably best card I had in all of Galaxy was in that box that I shipped off to this
What card
gentleman.
was in that box?
That card was an out of 5 Mark Hamill auto.
Ooh.
Never pulled a Mark Hamill Luke Skywalker auto.
So
before.
The person that purchased the box, like, how did he?
I said,
text you, like what?
No, I asked him after he bought it. I was just like, listen, I don't mind shipping it sealed, but if you don't mind, just let me know what was in there. Let me know any hits.
Gotcha.
And he sends me the picture today.
So you have a picture.
I have a picture.
So this isn't like Jesse's just making stuff up.
He's a liar again. No, this is a real thing, and it is quite upsetting to see. I'm happy for him. I just wish I would have at least been able to pull it myself.
So if you would have ripped it on a level of Jesse's greatest rips of 2025, what would be
the problem is I had a lot of really good ones in 2025.
Exactly. Would that have made top 10?
Oh, top 10 for sure. Okay. As far as like that's one of the top 10 cards I probably would have pulled in the year. And out of 5
I'm curious to see that list. If I know that you don't have it with you, but I'm just curious to know the 1 of 1 Walt had to be.
Oh, the 1 of 1 Walt actually was number 2 as far as biggest cards, because the quad facsimile auto.
So do you think that card? Well, we're talking about.
So that was out of Disney Sapphire. I think most listeners probably know, but there was a Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald, and Daisy Duck. They were facsimile autos, so not real, but it was made to be a thing where they had their own version of an autograph on there. And it was the 1 of 1 out of Sapphire, and it sold for $30,000 the night we pulled it. So
and then the Walt sold for
13.
13.
Yeah,
wow.
which was still better than I think the year before they had one of those, and I believe it sold for like 8 or something like that. Wow. So yeah, it was great year for Sports Boy, Hobby Nonsense, for breaking.
Boy. Great year
for all of us. We're all benefiting. But
do you do any kind of New Year resolutions? Are you a New Year's resolutions fella?
I do like to think of like, it's like a fresh start. I think of that sometimes, but I don't make any like resolution
kind
specifically.
Of take inventory of what happened in 2025 and just kind of see where you can.
Not totally. Okay. No, I'm more of the I like to compartmentalize, and 2025 was that year. Now 2026 is a new year, and it's like, okay, I do think that there can be more growth opportunities and changing of, how processes have been completed in the past to make them more efficient and more profitable or more entertaining.
So you do kind of think about it.
I do think about it, but I don't make like an active list of like, oh, all right, I'm going to lose 10 pounds this month or this year.
I'm sure a lot of people are. People think a little different.
Are you going to lose 10 pounds this month or this year?
I would love to.
Do you want to?
Yeah, for sure.
Can you stand to lose 10 pounds?
Oh, for sure.
It's mainly muscle.
No, sir.
Bro,
no, sir.
Don't even
I can, dude, if I would love to lose 30 pounds.
Really?
30 pounds.
30
pounds.
I just realized I started in talking about new releases and we got to this point. So
yeah, I love it.
Okay, good.
New releases,
new year. It all ties together.
That's right.
Bam, that was a segue. First off, let's go in like order of release date, which would be the first one's going to be Pixar Gold. That comes out this week. I was pleasantly surprised. I've already kind of talked about this where it's a little bit more of a premium product. I didn't realize that when I came out of the gate kind of strong with my negative take on it. I'm not super pumped about it because I haven't seen the cards yet, but knowing like they held back things like the Tim Allen and Tom Hanks dual auto Buzz and Woody card makes me think like, oh, okay, they know what they're doing here. They have individual autos of them as well. They also have like the Mike Wazowski and Sully. Yeah, they've got the autos for John Goodman and who's Harry Met Sally and City Slickers and Mike Wazowski, Billy Crystal. Thank you. So they've got those autos in there as well. So it does make me very hopeful. Like, oh, this is going to be a fun, exciting product. It comes out on Wednesday. I will be breaking it. I'm doing like 20 spots or 24 spots, like per movie. And I'm basically trying to do it as cheaply as possible.
You're doing it per movie this time?
Yeah, for right now. I may change it up and add a break where it's like per character or something, but it's like I whittled it down to be like, I think the most expensive spot is under $300, which is still a lot, but it's like when you're talking about like a premium set, because I think they're trying to make this similar to Mint in a way, but more focused on the Pixar universe. So we'll see. We'll see how.
So you're breaking that tomorrow.
So that'll be well. By the time people are listening to it, I'm breaking it.
He's
right
breaking
now.
it right now.
Wednesday.
Go on there, Fanatics Live, Hobby
Hobby
Nonsense. So you're breaking 1 case, 2 cases, 3 cases.
I've got 5. So
5
I'll
cases.
be doing 5. I'm doing 1 at a time though. No duels.
1 at a time.
This time.
5 cases.
But that's the chase is the big Tom Hanks, the Tim Allen. But then you also have like the Julia Louis-Dreyfus signing for Bug's Life. You've got Patton Oswalt signing as Remy for Ratatouille. You've got a number of other ones that we're excited to see. I think the duel is cool because we haven't seen a dual auto between
that's cool.
them before. I think Toy Story is the big one too. I think they've got the most characters in this.
That would make sense.
Incredibles, they've got a lot of them as well. So it's not a lot of cards. It's 9 cards per box.
Snap.
1 encase card. I believe there are 2 number cards because the encase card's going to be numbered, and then you have another one. So again, if you ripped Mint, which people loved, it's going to be pretty similar to that, is my assumption. Again, I haven't seen the card. So that comes out as of this Wednesday, the 7th.
That's going to be exciting. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I know. I will be pretty interested to see how that goes. Another release that is on the list that's coming up that we haven't talked about, so I wanted to give it a little attention, was the 2025 Upper Deck Grateful Dead. It's called 60 Years So Far. Here's the first thing I appreciate about this, because what it makes me think of is like the Panini Rolling Stone product that they had.
Dude, this looks way cooler.
Well, one, the box looks much better.
Yeah.
The fact is, like, you have autographs. I don't believe it's of band members. They say David Lemieux, which when I looked it up, he's like the archivist for the Grateful Dead. Apparently, if you're a Deadhead, you are familiar with this man.
Okay.
But he signs in here. Just that alone, the fact that you have signatures is something that Panini did not do with their Rolling Stones product, which I feel like wasted opportunity. But what I also appreciate about this is it's coming out at $60 a box. So it's relatively cheap. Like the other, I think theirs came out at like, I want to say like 90s or something like that, something crazy. So this is an affordable product. The art is really cool. If you're into the Grateful Dead, I personally have never been a deadhead. I would not call myself that, but I believe my dad is a fair fan in his own right for that band. But I don't know if I know many Deadheads, but obviously everybody knows like the Grateful Dead in some capacity.
Like I was telling you earlier, I think whoever's doing the marketing and just
for
like
Grateful
the
Dead
licensing, like everything about it's a brand.
Yeah.
I would venture to say that like a lot of kids that wear these t-shirts like have no idea that it's a band.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You know,
yeah,
like, I know that
I think you're probably
from
right.
a reselling perspective, if you find a liquid blue Grateful Dead t-shirt,
yeah,
bro, it's like $1,000
oh,
all day long.
really?
Yeah.
You know about this already?
It's a grail.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, it's a grail because they make some of the best t-shirts. So like the artwork, all this stuff. And I'm looking at some of these theme inserts in the product. I mean, dancing bears. We don't have an image of what that looks like, but we know that that's part of the branding. Is
yeah,
those dancing
a lot of
bears.
people have seen those dancing bears.
Yeah,
associated
I mean,
with that.
like Nike, they had some Nike Dunks a while back that they came out called the Grateful Dead.
Oh, okay.
And they're like fuzzy little teddy bear looking like.
Yes,
and they're all different. So again, I think this looks cool. I think this is going to be a fun rip for sure.
It's only a 50 card base set, so not a ton of cards. I'm actually pretty interested to see what people think, especially those who are already fans of the Grateful Dead in general. So this comes out on January actually, hold on, please. January the 14th, this product is releasing. If you guys check it out, I'd love to know what you guys think. The next one on the list is a new one that I don't think many have heard about because I just got allocated product for this over the weekend, and I hadn't heard any word about this. In fact, I'm willing to bet between now and April, we're probably going to see this happen a few times because in April, we go to the Topps conference, and that's when I find out what they've got in store for non-sport in the year of 2026.
That's in Atlanta?
No, this year it's going to be in Phoenix, I believe.
Ooh, Arizona.
So I'll be updating Ray and the rest of you at that point, just what's going on in the world of Topps releases. But that being said, between now and then, we don't really have a clear picture of what those releases are going to look like. So as I get word, I will report back to you guys. The first one is a new Marvel product. We have another Marvel product coming out. There's been a lot of success with the Marvel Studios initial release. This is going to be another Marvel Studios related product. It's called the Collector. And I believe my take on this is that it's going to be another high-end product similar to maybe not quite as big as Galactic Antiquities, but that's the vibe I'm getting, especially after looking at like the box or the case maybe that this comes in. So you're looking at 3 cards per box. So obviously this is going to be very interesting if you're paying for this box where there's 3 cards in it. I don't know what the pricing is going to be. I know what it came out for us at, and it was not cheap. So that's, again, one of the reasons why I'm associating some high cost. But I also believe there's going to be a good amount of rarity in this as well. So pulling up some data on this, it does look to be fairly few cards. Fairly few of these boxes were made based on the amount of cards that are in here. So this is what you get. You have 3 packs. You have a Perfection pack, a Golden pack, and a Mystery pack. Now, the Perfection pack is going to have what they're referring to as just like one of these perfection parallels of one of your main superheroes, Spider-Man, Iron Man, all the other ones that we've already seen in the Marvel Studios universe. That's going to be your first card. The next one is the Golden pack, which that's going to be your autograph. So you can have
guaranteed an autograph per box.
Yeah, at least 1 autograph per box. Now, there's going to be dual autos with Fantastic Four people. You've got Benicio del Toro signing in here. You've got a lot of the names that we've seen already in the Marvel Studios product. In fact, I didn't see a name that we hadn't already seen.
Okay.
So, but similar to when Aaron Abrams, the director for Topps Entertainment Cards, he came on the SCN pod today. For the first time, actually, just to kind of talk to some people who are not big non-sport collectors. And we talked about some of how they've been doing this really recently, where they'll release a product, they'll release a checklist, and it won't have maybe one of the bigger cards on that checklist because they're trying to like hold something back to really, get people excited for when the release does get closer or on release day. So that happened with this whole Pixar Gold thing. You found out there's going to be the Buzz and Woody dual auto because that was not on the original checklist. I'm hoping that's going to be something with this where maybe there's some big names that we don't know as of yet that are going to be in that. But as of now, there's still big names, just not brand new names, I should say. So again, a lot of names that we were used to seeing, Mr. and Mrs. Fantastic, or Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman, I guess is the appropriate term. You've got Josh Brolin signing as Thanos. The mystery pack, though, will include one of the following: an insert, a sketch, Infinity Gauntlet, or Infinity Gauntlet autograph. Now,
I wonder what that looks like.
The Infinity Gauntlet autograph is like the Thanos autograph, where it's like a facsimile one that they used in like the Marvel, Topps Chrome Marvel product that came out earlier in 2025, where it was basically it was the name Thanos written out where the O is like a big gauntlet. So it looks cool. It's cool how they did it. I believe that's what they're referring to. I don't think they're talking about like a Josh Brolin autograph in there. So that'll be very interesting. The sketches, I assume,
you're saying it'll be another facsimile autograph for that?
I believe so. That it didn't specify, but they did show some art in the release, and the artwork does show an autograph Infinity Gauntlet card with the Thanos autograph on there, or the facsimile auto. So those perfection cards, though, the max you can get is out of 100, and there's only 5 different parallels. So there's one, you can get the one that's out of 100. You can get one of the ones that's out of 25. There's a purple that's out of 15, a black that's out of 10, a red that's out of 5, and a gold one of 1. So if you do the math on that, you add up, the out of 100, the 25, the 15, you're looking at 156.
So you're saying there's only 156 boxes?
Well, to me, from what I'm reading and what I am seeing, unless there's base that they're not specifying here.
Which that would suck.
That would suck if you got a base, like a non-numbered card in here. But it also doesn't make sense to me where you're going to see something that only has 156 boxes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because, literally, so if you add it up, like the out of 100, the orange out of 25, purple is out of 15, so that's 140, black 150. Yeah, I did. The math is right. So I'm not really sure what to make of that.
That's wild. So have you already been solicited for this product?
Yeah, I got solicited.
How much can you purchase? Can you purchase as much as you want?
No, never. That's never the case. But in this case, I got 4 cases of it. So 4 cases. I believe that means there's going to be 4 boxes in each case.
Okay.
So it doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
So what that does make me think then, does that mean there are base cards in that perfection? I'm really hoping that's not the case, but it sounds like possibly, because I don't know how else you do that unless you only made 156 boxes of it.
Unless there's just like a base perfection card.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah. So anyways, that's what we can expect to see. There are other cards in there, other parallels and inserts. Maybe they'll include them in the perfection pack. I thought that would only be a perfection card, especially given the fact that you have a mystery pack that they've said will include, one of these other things in there. So yeah, we'll see. Amelia Clark, Angela Bassett, Haley Atwell, Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Elizabeth Olsen, Tessa Thompson, Kate Blanchett, Benicio del Toro, Jeremy Renner, Brie Larson, Charlize Theron, Paul Rudd, Josh Brolin, Natalie Portman. Those are some of the names that they have listed that will be in here, including some duels. So that is what is coming at the end of the month. So the release date on this as of right now, we're looking at February the 4th. So that comes at the beginning of February.
Valentine's gift for the...
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Maybe. I think you have a number of things as well to cover. Where do you want to start?
Let's talk about Leonhardt working with GameStop.
And here's the thing. I will fully admit, I was not familiar with who.
And that's
Leonhardt
okay
was.
because you're not part.
I'm not as big on the Pokemon side.
Yeah, and that's fine. And then we're here to educate the people. So Leonhardt, if you don't know, he's a huge PokeTuber. He currently has an app that you can download on your phone called Rare Candy.
Oh, he has an app.
He has an app that he created called Rare Candy. He used to be a lawyer, stopped being a lawyer, and started opening up Pokemon full time on YouTube.
I mean, that's not a bad gig.
It's all yeah, but so he has this Rare Candy app where you can scan your cards, see what the value of your cards are. You know, make a little collection, keep up with your collection, see what sealed products are. You can also buy products on Rare Candy. They have a really cool app feature. I can't remember what it's called, but you can see if your card is worth grading.
Okay.
So like what a 10 would cost. If it's a really nice app. It's free. Download it. You can download it on Apple and your Google Play Store. But Leonhardt, so it's kind of funny how this worked out because he was when the whole PSA grading thing came out, it was one of the first people to bring in a camera into GameStop and see what the grading process was.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So from start to finish and all the questions that we all had, he kind of answered them as we went. So this is kind of really cool that now he's working with GameStop. So Leonhardt has filmed a series of educational videos on Pokemon cards to educate kids and new TCG fans that shop at GameStop, okay? The series covers topics such as identifying real and fake Pokemon cards.
Interesting.
All
Okay.
Right? And their valuations using the Rare Candy app and how to submit your cards through GameStop. And these videos are currently being played in GameStop.
Oh, they're just being played
in GameStop.
So it's
I'm
not
sure
like a
you
YouTube
can.
thing.
I'm sure you can find it on YouTube, but I just think that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That he's working with GameStop, and he was like the first person to go in there, ask a bunch of questions, and
I mean that is pretty cool. I wouldn't lie if I said I'm a little jealous that we don't have that going on. I think we need more content of things like that. You've already put out some very similar to that, like where it's like, well, we talked about on the pod how to spot a fake, but like, is that something that you want to do? Like make a video of like, how-to videos?
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, where else are you going to see that other than in the GameStop? You think it's like on his YouTube channel?
I'm sure it's on probably GameStop's YouTube channel.
Other than the fact that you knew who he was, do you think it's like other people will know, like he's big enough to where people are going to know who this guy is?
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
Leonhardt is like the top PokeTuber in the space, I would think.
Okay. Well, that's pretty exciting then.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So what else do we got going?
Some record sales just dropped. So I wouldn't know record sales, but there are some notable sales. So the red manga Monkey D. Luffy that we talked about from OP13.
Yes.
You know the manga.
That's the big one, right?
The
like
big
the
one,
one
the
that
big
people
one.
were chasing.
Just sold on eBay for $20,000. Pop of 85.
Well, what was the grade?
PSA 10.
It was a PSA 10.
It was a PSA 10.
But a PSA 10 just sold for $20,000.
$20,000.
Do you know what like previous sales have done?
I do not. But I think that's one of the top
Well,
ones.
if it's at a record, it must be, but that's insanity. So there's been raw sales that have sold it for $8,000.
Correct.
As high as 8,000, 6 to 8. Then you start getting to the graded ones, the PSA 10s, but in the month of December to now have spanned from all the way up to 20,000. Then you had a $19,000 sale before that, 18,000, 18, 17, 8. That's insane to me.
$20K.
Where am I going to get this card? I need a box of OP13.
And it's still being printed, that's the crazy part.
That cannot last. I wouldn't imagine. Like,
but there's only a pop of 85.
I mean, as of right now, yeah.
Less than 100 cards. I mean, that's insane.
I wonder what the pull rates are on that card. It's got to be low.
That's the top. Yeah, I mean, it's the top card. It's the chase card, of course.
Wow.
So next notable sale.
Okay.
This was sold on the Alt app. Are you familiar with the Alt app?
Yeah.
Okay. So a Topps Chrome Pokemon.
Okay.
All right. Techno Pikachu, which is the one that I purchased at the card show. This is a PSA 10.
Okay.
$19.2 thousand.
Techno Pikachu.
Out of Topps Chrome Pokemon from 2000.
Just looking this up. They said PSA 10.
Correct.
I gotta know if this thing is sold for other. That again, these sales are kind of insane to me. How do you spell techno?
Tekno.
Oh, K-N-O. Interesting. Okay. I'm not getting anything yet, but I'm gonna keep looking for it. $19,000 is the record on that. Tekno, according to.
Really?
Oh, Tekno.
Yeah.
Depends on where you look. All right, so I'm gonna do Tekno. But yeah, the fact that these are selling for into the $20,000. I know like Pokemon's had a little bit of a correction. I wouldn't
This
have
was
thought
a little
like you're still
different.
getting. Yeah, wouldn't have thought you're still getting sales like this. So the Techno Pikachu PSA 10. Do you know where it's sold?
Alt.
Oh, maybe that's why it's not
Yeah.
showing up, because on Card Ladder it does not show. The highest sale as of right now is 7,500. And it sold for 20. That sounds funny to me.
19.2.
Does that not sound funny? Like that the last sale would have done.
When was the last sale?
Well, the last sale of that card would have been. Then let's do date sold instead of highest. So the date sold August 3rd of last year
Of 2025?
Yep, just under 6,000. So
Okay.
it's 58.77.
You playing footsie with me?
Nah, brah. 58.77, and now this one sells for 19,000.
19.2.
Did they, or is like Alt advertising like, hey, this happened?
Not yet.
Where did you see it?
On Alt.
On Alt's website?
Yeah.
Something's funny about that to me.
Ascended Heroes, which is the new Pokemon set that is set to release January 30th.
Okay.
This is going to be
That's the first release of the year?
specialty set of the new block, the Mega Evolutions block.
Okay.
It is set to be the largest English set to date.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
With 295 cards in the set.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like how much they were planning on printing. You just mean
No.
like the overall
The
set.
overall set.
295. Do you
295 cards. Okay.
Okay.
Previously in 2021, Fusion Strike was the previous record, and that was 284. In Ascended Heroes, there's going to be 78 secret rares in the set.
Dear Lord. Oh, wow. Okay. So what do you think that does? Are you happy about this?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not like a thing where it's like, oh, we're just mass producing everything and it's going to be a pain. Like people aren't going to care as much about one individual.
What? Well, I got a lot to say about this, but we'll
say what
it's
you
part
need
of
to say.
another. It's a part of another topic that I want to bring up too.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but I think this is going to be awesome. 78. Do you ever open any Crown Zenith?
Yeah, but not much. Like a packs, individual packs here and
So
there.
Crown Zenith was such a great set because you got so many nice cards out of that set.
Okay.
And every time you ripped, you felt like satisfied that you got something good.
Oh, okay.
Not like Prismatic to where you're like, oh man, this is brutal.
Yeah.
I feel like this is going to be this set. Same thing. Like the Crown Zenith 2.0, Ascended Heroes, which hopefully the ripping experience will be like, because I would hate to have the 78 secret rares be like Prismatic to where it's like you'll never ever see them.
Yeah, well, and just to put this into comparison, or you said it was 289?
295.
Oh, 295. So there's 295 cards coming out in this first set, 2026. The Prismatic Evolution set only had 180.
Correct.
So, and with 49 secret rares, 131 other cards, that's a lot.
That's a lot of cards.
That's a lot, and it does make me wonder if I know you've often said Pokemon knows what they're doing with these releases, and I know it's still very popular. I was talking to somebody on the way to the office this morning, and he said they are now a buyer for Arena Club as far as like for their repacks. So he's buying cards at 90% of comps. Whatever the last comp is, he was basically like, hey, if you know anybody who's got Marvel, Disney, One Piece, Star Wars, I'm doing 90% of comps on it. He said, if it's a Pokemon.
They have that stuff on Arena Club?
I guess that's something that they're working on, yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
But he's like, if it's Pokemon, he's like, if it's a card 30 and under, I'm doing that. So apparently he's like, he specifically said, there's been a pullback on Pokemon, so I'm not going as hard into it right now. I'm kind of letting it rest and then going to push harder again, once the bounce back comes back. Because he's a big Pokemon guy in general. But I thought that was really interesting to hear, like, oh, that's not a priority for them at this very moment, is the Pokemon side of things. And then you hear, oh, Pokemon's going to release their largest set ever in a product. And it does make me wonder, like, oh, does Pokemon know what they're doing? Because you think about, like, how there's been all that backlash on Nintendo. Nintendo, famously Japanese-owned business, and they don't seem to listen to anybody else. They just do what they want.
Yeah.
And it's like, I wonder if this is like something similar with Pokemon.
Well, with my next topic, and we'll go ahead and get into it.
Yeah.
I feel like 2026 is going to be the biggest year of Pokemon to date. To everything that you said,
okay,
I'm going against the grain and saying that 2026 will be, in my prediction, the biggest Pokemon year to date.
Now, what does that mean to you, though? What's biggest mean? The biggest, like, in production? Because it sounds like we're already about
biggest in sales, biggest in popularity, biggest in purchasing.
So you
Pokemon
think we see
TCG.
a bounce back?
I think there's going to be a major bounce back to a point to where it's going to be nuts.
Do you have anything to back this up?
I sure do. And
okay.
I knew you were going to ask this question.
Yes, I definitely would.
So, all right. So, with that being said, I believe that Ascended Heroes is going to be the next Prismatic 2.0.
Okay.
The new set that's coming out. And the reason why is that I think it's going to bring in new collectors because of the roster of different Pokemon cards that are in this set. It's going to be a better ripping experience. And we have heavy hitters like there's going to be a gold Charizard in the set. There's going to be a gold Dragonite in the set. There's going to be a Dragonite special illustration rare. There's going to be a Gengar special illustration rare. There's going to be 2 Pikachu illustration rares that are bangers in this set. There's going to be a Psyduck in this set. There's going to be so many beloved Pokemon in this set. It's gonna bring people to want to open this set.
I do like that. I do like that they are focusing on a lot of the original 151.
The Team Rocket's Mewtwo special illustration rares in the set.
Okay.
There's going to be a lot of cards that people are going to be chasing that's going to bring people to the hobby, and hopefully that the ripping experience is going to be nice. And with that being said, you said, does Pokemon know what they're doing?
Yeah.
Right? January 30th, which is the release date for Ascended Heroes, there is only going to be 2 products on release date. A 3-pack blister and a 2-pack blister.
What?
Yes.
Whoa. There's no booster boxes. There's no ETBs.
This is specialty set, so there will not be any booster boxes, period.
They don't do that with specialty sets.
Correct.
Okay.
But on the release date of January 30th, you are only going to get a 3-pack blister and a 2-pack tech blister, which it comes with like a sticker, that you can put on your computer or something.
Yay.
Exactly.
But so where they sell this is Walmart, Target, GameStop, and maybe a few other places, I'm guessing. But there's not going to be anywhere that sells it for any other pack out. It's only going to be 2 or 3 packs.
Correct. You will not get a Elite Trainer box until February the 20th.
Wow, they're waiting that long. Interesting. Oh, man. Okay.
Okay.
So a little tantalizing they got going on.
So not only will Ascended Heroes be that set that everyone's going to want to open because there's going to be, even if they make a lot of these 3-packs, 2-pack blisters.
Oh, which they will.
It's going to be hard to buy because everyone's going to want to get them.
Yeah, they're going to, if they'll put it out everywhere. Like,
I hope so.
Like Dollar General and like, the Ace Hardware, which for whatever reason they're selling Pokemon
exactly.
cards. And yeah,
So people are going to want to buy it. They're going to see it. They're going to want to buy all of them.
I feel like it will be like that tease in a way where it's like
Yes.
the guys who are going to go after this product, they're only going to be able to find a few packs.
Yes.
And it'll just be like the itch that they need scratched
You
by
have all
February
these
20th.
all these rip and shippers.
Yeah.
Where are they going to get all their stuff?
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I wonder if it'll be at Costco. Like
They won't have
eventually,
right now.
I guess.
Eventually, probably. Hopefully.
But for the first 20 days of it, there won't be.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay. So with that being said, again, we're talking about how the 2026 is going to be the biggest year of Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's the 30th anniversary.
Sure.
2026 is the 30th anniversary. Okay. 30th anniversary brings a lot of new products, all that stuff. The Celebration Collection is going to be the name of the 30th anniversary set that's going to be coming out this year. We have no idea. We don't know when it's coming out. We don't know what's going to be in it. And it's only going to add fuel to the fire.
Well, and we talked about last episode, the McDonald's Pokemon 30th anniversary.
That is on my notes.
Is in February as well.
Yeah. McDonald's collab is also releasing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This year, 2026, Gen 10 of the Pokemon video game is set to release. Winds and Waves. That is the new generation of Pokemon. We're going to get new Pokemon. 3 new starters. A whole new generation. This will only add more fuel to the fire. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
March the 5th, a new Pokemon game that's going to come out. It's called Pokemon Poketopia. Have you heard about this?
No.
It is their version of Stardew Valley. It's their version of Animal Crossing. It's their version of Minecraft.
Oh.
It's a very cozy-esque game.
It's like a world building type of game.
Correct.
Okay.
With Pokemon.
That would be fun. I could see that being a fun time.
And I feel like with this it's going to be a catalyst like Pokemon Go in 2016.
Yeah, that was big.
That people are going to want to play. They're going to play this game. They're like, man, I miss Pokemon.
Yeah,
what
exactly.
I can go and buy Pokemon cards.
All right. I mean, it's not you're making a case for why Pokemon will be big in 2026. I can understand that. I am very curious to see what else we see, because ultimately my feeling is for people that are on the fringes like myself of Pokemon, which I'm probably a little bit deeper than fringes, but just for conservative sake.
I think you're a fringe Pokemon collector.
So, but that being said, I resonate so much with the original 151, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what my base was. There's a little knowledge of maybe a generation or two after that, but the fact that they've got another video game coming out. They've got more Pokemon that they're adding, which means they're going to have new cards with more new Pokemon in there. Do you think we ever get to the point where it's just like, oh, there's 5,000 Pokemon and the majority of people only know like 100 of them?
No, because, so we're the same age, of course. We're millennials. Yep. We grew up with the original 151.
Yep.
There is a generation that didn't grow up with 151. They grew up with the Johto era.
Mm-hmm.
Those are their Pokemon.
Yeah.
There's another generation that grew up with another generation of Pokemon. These kids that grew up with like black and white, these kids they get drawn to whatever when they were kids and
whatever game
that came out when they were kids. That's their generation.
That's a good point. Yeah. Because what is it? Kanto? Is that the first one?
Kanto.
So we're Kanto generation. Interesting.
So like for instance, like Sports Girl.
Yeah. My daughter, Charlie, Sports Girl.
So like if she got into it, I would think that right now would be the generation where she gets into, oh, these are my Pokemon.
It would, but it is funny. I feel like she has to, like, that's how I got into it, was by playing. We got a Game Boy Color, and we got my brother got the red, and I got the blue, or maybe I always forget.
Or the other way around.
Either way, I started with Charizard. He started with Blastoise. Charmander.
Charmander.
Yes, thank you. But all that being said, that's how we really learned anything about them. It wasn't from playing the card game or anything like that. So if my daughter or new generations are getting into this, I wonder if that is their base knowledge or their education is coming from the game as opposed to the cards. Because I know you can open up packs and you can see, oh, we've got this new pizza toyed. It's a Toad Pizza Pikachu. Pokemon. But you see these new Pokemon, it's like, okay, I can see it, but until it's like you're using its moves, you know, like what kind of type it works well against, what type it doesn't work well against. It's like that's how I made my connections with the characters themselves. And so I almost feel like that is something that is needed for the generations now to really develop a close connection to all these new ones that are coming.
Yes.
So that means you got to get them. What?
You got to
Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Like where do you play the games? Like I think it's like
on
Nintendo
the Switch too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I already have a Nintendo Switch, so I guess I'm buying a Pokemon game coming up. We'll see. All right. Well, I like that. Thank you, Ray.
I also have some Lego news. This is really big news.
Oh, really?
Can I touch this on this really quick?
Real quick before we do that, I did just want to mention that Galaxy card that Mark Hamill out of 5 Auto.
Yeah.
Looks like it may be going up at DC Sports 87, consignor to the stars, as we're all familiar. I fully support anybody who wants to use DC Sports for consigning. They are my preferred, and I think for a lot of people, since they are the largest consigner on eBay, it is the go-to. But eBay Live has been doing such a good job of like being able to have your cards like
DC
ready
Sports?
to be auctioned. No, eBay Live.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just saying,
I
like,
didn't know.
but that's where DC Sports is based off of.
Gotcha.
On eBay.
Gotcha.
But eBay Live, there is going to be some more auctions going forward where either myself or Ray, like once we're getting our training done, hopefully soon. I don't know if you saw that. I did email the eBay Live team today, just seeing like follow up on like the eBay Live selling,
touching
and all
base
that kind of thing. Because like I do want to be able to do live auctions at some point for us, because I've got guys who have cards that they want to be able to put up there.
Consign.
But it's like I also realize, well, not consign, because it's like honestly, I do think DC Sports is the better option over time if you're going to consign. But if you want to try and catch like a live auction, it's like it's almost like two different worlds. It's two different people who want to sell their kinds of cards. Because I don't know if you do that with like a brand new release, put it in a live auction, because people are going to want to look up and see what they're going for. But like for graded stuff that you want to sell, that's kind of where we're going to use that. So it's pretty cool. We've got a couple of nice options coming forward. But yeah, I just got a word back from the Mark Hamill guy. Okay, so Lego.
So I don't know if you knew this, Jesse, but every January 1st, there are new Lego sets that come out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Some of the notable ones that are currently sold out on the Lego store and the most Lego stores.
Okay.
The Speed Champions DeLorean.
Baby. Okay. Is this like a big one? Do you know?
No,
it's a smaller
retail is $27.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Comes with Doc Brown and Marty McFly as minifigures.
Yeah, baby.
Has 2 flight mode and regular mode. So 1 and 2.
Yep.
It's currently sold out on everywhere. Everywhere you can pick one up on eBay or good friends over at eBay Live.
Yep.
It's usually around they're selling for around $60. So like double the price.
Okay.
With that being said, another Speed Champions set that came out.
Now wait, just to clarify, what is Speed Champions?
Speed Champions is a Lego line that's just cars, like little cars. They're probably like this.
Oh, okay.
So something easy, like a $30 price range. You can pick them up. I've gotten, I have a Dom Toretto Challenger. I have the Paul Walker Nissan GTR, and I have a couple. I think I have a 007 Aston Martin. But
that's awesome.
They're really cool. But they're really easy to build. But one that I'm super surprised it hasn't released, Lightning McQueen, Speed Champion.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sold out as well. I'm sure you can pick that up at eBay Live. But the big one that is super sold out is the Stranger Things Creel House from the show. I'm not familiar. I haven't watched the new season, but it's a $300 Lego set. It's currently sold comps on eBay is around $450.
Oh, wow. Jeez. Okay. So wait, I was starting to get the impression that it was like cars, like it was like the Speed.
The two are, but the Stranger Things house is completely
That's a different world.
That's a different
Okay.
Yeah. But that's not my big Lego news.
That's not the big.
That is not the big.
Right.
This is huge Lego news.
Okay.
This is groundbreaking Lego news.
All right.
Before
I feel like you're going to
here-
talk it too much. You're going to talk it up too much.
Okay,
I'm not
so
going to be as surprised.
This was officially revealed at CES 2026, right before I got here.
Oh.
All right. Lego has announced something called the Lego Smart Play System. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let me tell you about the Lego Smart Play System. Okay. So it is a brand new interactive Lego platform designed to bring physical builds to life with reactive sounds, lights, motion sensing, and character recognition without using screens. The Lego Group is calling it one of the most significant evolutions in their brick system since the Lego minifigure in 1978.
What?
Yes. So this is the big thing. Of the core component is a Lego Smart Brick.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So this is like the interactive piece to where the Lego Smart Brick, it looks like it's a 2x4 Lego brick, but it contains a custom chip sensor, speaker, and connectivity technology in the brick. Okay. So they showed it off at CES and what the Lego brick can do. Let's say you build a plane on this. So you put the brick onto the plane, you can move it around and makes plane noises.
What?
You can stop it, like position it upside down and it makes like a weird noise. It's pretty cool. So some of the new Lego
By the way, I'm watching the video.
Are you watching
on
the video?
their website right now? Yeah. But you just have to put one brick brick on there.
Yeah.
And then how does it know it's a plane?
It
or
talks
something?
by like whatever another brick, or they call it like a chip,
Okay.
or a scanner or something like that. So the first sets are going to be released with this system are Star Wars sets.
Oh,
okay.
Dang. Yeah.
So for example,
I'm telling you, we're like getting closer to the toy soldiers world. Like I feel like I've referenced.
So listen to this.
Recently.
So one of the sets is the Throne Room Duel with an A-Wing. Okay. These are the smart features in this set. Lightsaber hums with action. Okay.
Okay.
Imperial March music triggered by Palpatine.
That's cool.
Right?
Yeah, that's
and
cool.
a wing engine and battle effects. So that's it's going to be 159. There's also going to be a Darth Vader's TIE Fighter and a Luke's X-Wing.
So it looks like it comes with a smart tag. That's how it tells that's how the brick knows what you are, like basically how it communicates. And, so you put the smart tag on there, whether that's like a plane, like you mentioned, or maybe I guess Star Wars,
or the minifigure. Like the minifigures will be custom. I would think smart tag.
Yeah,
and so these would probably be kind of expensive.
So it says, do the smart tags have a speaker? It says, oh, the smart tags do not. No, instead their job is to tell nearby smart bricks what sound it should be making. Okay, so it's the smart bricks. So what can a smart brick do? It's the brains of the operation. Let's see. Brick is packed with enough tech to launch a rocket to the moon. It says maybe if you have a couple of extra rockets laying around.
Come on. Hey, Tony Stark built a machine
with just a box of scraps. It has a responsive lights, a color recognition scanner to sense its surroundings, a sound synthesizer to play almost any sound, and built-in accelerometer. This detects the way it is twisted, turned, and tapped during play. Interesting. That is really cool.
Isn't that crazy?
We're living in the future, man.
Bro.
We're living in the collectibles
I saw this
future.
before I came in, and I was like, dude, this is nuts. And for them to have the Star Wars sets that were the first sets to come out.
That is really exciting.
March 1st.
Okay, March 1st is the release date.
Correct.
How do I go ahead and like pre-buy?
You can pre-order. There is pre-orders. Yeah.
Okay. I already have a Lego account. I'm going on there. I'm going to check it out.
Go for it.
All right. That's pretty exciting news. I'm not going to lie. I did not think it was going to be as exciting as what you were building it up to be, but
it's revolutionary.
That is pretty big. Like as far as when was the last time anybody saw anything like that?
Yeah. I mean, it's nuts. I mean, yeah. The Lego Luke's X-Wing. It's going to have Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia as the smart minifigures.
Oh, cool.
So all these and R2D2 as well. All these minifigures, they're going to go crazy in price.
Oh, for sure.
Because
Yeah,
it's going to be
absolutely.
the first ones with this smart technology.
Okay.
It's going to be nuts.
So that is a recommended buy. Is that what I'm hearing right now?
That is a Ray seal of approval.
Ray seal of approval. Okay. Did you just do a whip, or was that like you stamping?
What's a stamp sound?
Ka-dunk.
Ka-dunk. Ka-chow.
Ka-chow is also acceptable. All right. So at this point, we've covered Galaxy. We talked about that. I can't think of really much else going on because, like, since last week, all I keep hearing about is people talking about the Marvel Studios products. There doesn't seem to be much of it. Even though I will say, I was told several times that they were all out. I was not going to be able to get any more of it, but I did find out I'm getting 4 more cases, so that's kind of exciting.
Snap.
I don't know when that's coming in, but I assume sometime soon. But
I did see the dual auto with Chris Evans and Anthony Mackie.
Yeah, Tom Spot put that out. That was really cool. I am still waiting to see. I don't think anyone has pulled the Deadpool Wolverine.
Ooh.
The Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds duel.
Do we know about the Calverine? Has that been pulled?
There have been Calverines that have been pulled, which is very cool. I would love, that's one of my personal chases.
Is that your man crush?
Yeah, he's up there for sure.
What's
he's
your
up there.
top 3 man crushes?
Brad Pitt from Fight Club, obviously.
Obviously.
Henry Cavill from Superman, Man of Steel, and then probably like me, like when I'm like just getting ready, like I just look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, golly,
this guy right here,
like with that beard, handsome, handsome devil. That's what I say to myself, at least. Thank you for asking. No one ever asked me who my top 3
I'm here to ask all the hard-hitting questions, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't expect you to answer, but I'm glad that I could come up with some names right off the bat.
Dude, you knew that Brad Pitt right off the bat.
Oh, I mean,
you probably have that poster
that was
hanging
the thing.
above
I
your
remember
bed right now. Sports lady is like, why is this poster look?
I love the movie. It's cool. No. We've gone off the rails as usual.
Can I ask you something?
No,
something. Go ahead. Okay. I feel like this is like a known thing.
Okay.
But like every college dorm or place usually has these 3 posters. It's usually like a Bob Marley poster.
Yeah.
That has little pictures of Bob Marley.
Oh,
that makes like a larger
like a collage of Bob Marley's.
Like
album arts or
Scarface poster.
Oh yeah, Scarface for sure.
And probably like a Grateful Dead or like a Dave Matthews
for millennials. Just to be clear, this is a millennials thing.
What college posters have you seen on college campuses? What's of late? What's the poster?
What's today? Is there like a 6'7" poster or like I don't know, Travis Scott maybe?
Oh yeah,
I'm just trying to. Because I feel like there was also like
roadblocks.
There was like Britney Spears posters and like I don't know Katy Perry and things like that. I feel like I remember.
You had a Katy Perry poster?
I didn't, but I feel like I can just picture a poster of her eating like an ice cream sundae, or for some reason I don't know why that's popping in my head.
Okay.
But yeah, okay, that's a good question.
I don't know. I just thought of posters and we're.
I'm trying to think. This is weird. I think we may just go ahead and. In the episode, we're at an hour of recording. But at the same time, I don't remember last time we went under. Like I feel like we could just talk back and forth for another hour or two, just about nonsense.
I'm not. I didn't have any caffeine on the way here, so I'm not like.
Well, we also recorded
feisty.
late. I feel like I'm getting nervous that the episode is going to get released late because we can't figure out how to get the log back into the account. That's a whole.
This could be a lost episode, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it will never be. People will hear it. All right, so there you go. That's the end of the show, guys.
You're breaking on. If you're listening, you're breaking right now.
If you're listening on Wednesday, I am breaking. We'll be doing all of the Pixar Gold product. Probably next week there's going to be Marvel, the Marvel Studios product. We'll have that. And then I think, I don't know, there may be 1 or 2 little things here and there between now and then. But yeah, I've run out of I've got 1 case of Galaxy that I thought I would just hold for a little bit because it's fun to break like later in the year when there's a dead time or something like that. And then
we got WWE.
That's one of the things I was going to try and talking about that WWE royalty. I was talking to a buddy who
Oh, bro,
really
that
loves
looks crazy.
I think he may be right. He was saying like he thinks this could be the most not expensive, probably it could be the most expensive WWE
I think
product,
so.
but he thinks it will also sell for the most. Like
Yes.
these cards will sell more than any others. We'll see records with WWE royalty, which I think he could be right.
I don't necessarily like the card art, but that's just me. But the cool thing about this set is this is the set that you're going to see all the debut, like the WrestleMania patches that they put on the wrestlers during WrestleMania. They're going to be in this product. So there's going to be like relics of those patches in this product.
Which that honestly was one of the reasons why I thought this is going to be so big. So yeah, we keep seeing little snapshots of that. The
Cosmic, or what's the new?
That's royalty, but Universe was the other one. That's
Universe
the one
is coming out before. Yeah,
we bought boxes of. I've been told we'll get allocation of it when it gets closer to release. So all this stuff, we've got a lot of non-sport to come in 2026. I'm very excited. I'm hoping for some new IPs. I'm hoping for the legendary Tale of a Simpsons set could be this year. Here's the thing. I don't know when or if we'll ever actually see it. I was told by several reputable people that there could be one in our near future, but again, it's all in getting signatures and right place, right time.
It was Fox. Now it's Disney.
Well, it's owned by Disney. Yeah. Ultimately, I think Aaron said if you see it on Disney Plus, it's something that they could get IP or license.
Did you ask him?
About Simpsons?
Yes.
No, not specific. Not anytime recently.
Okay.
And if I had ever asked him about it, I would have been told I cannot talk about it.
Gotcha.
So
what would be, besides the Simpsons, what would be some other IPs that you would like to see come in non-sports product?
Oh, The Office.
The Office? Is there not any Office cards?
No, nothing. Okay. Nothing official that has like anything where you'd have like autos and or
got it.
Patches, things like that. There's been some custom stuff done, but yeah. Then I was thinking about this the other day. Like, there are some video games that I think could be cool, but like I think it'd need to be cheaper because like you're not getting like autographs and stuff like that in those more than likely. Sense. But like we talked about that before, how it would be amazing if you saw like a Mario or some kind of Nintendo one that they could put out with a bunch of retro games, things like that. Especially if you have parallels and maybe you have like creators signing things, that would be really, I think, not only very popular, but I think it'd be hitting that nostalgic itch that a lot of collectors enjoy.
Are you familiar with the Mario Wonder game?
Oh, yes, but I can't think of what.
So there was Mario Wonder was a video game that came out. In the video game, you got a pack of cards. And I know that some of the cards were numbered, but I don't know what they go for. When you talking about that made me think of the pack of cards. I still have the sealed pack of cards.
Oh, I remember those, looking those up. Those are valuable. I'm pretty sure like those
so too.
Mario Wonder cards are, if you can find, I mean, that's also the other thing is like finding them still sealed. But yeah, Mario Wonder, do you remember who made those?
Nintendo. They're in the Switch new unopened exclusive Walmart Nintendo Super Mario Wonder pack. This pack is going for $50.
Yeah, I'm seeing it 2-pack sold for $85 on eBay. Okay. Yeah, so Super Mario Brothers Wonder
cards. Okay, so the Chase, a PSA 9 Super Mario Bros. Wonder Elephant just sold for $800.
Yep, I remember that now. Yeah, I definitely remember that. That's as a PSA 10, it sold for $825, and that's numbered out of 1,000 apparently. So you can definitely pull one. You can definitely find one of those cards. I definitely recall that being a thing. I would love to find some of these. I wonder if I can buy a box of these. I'm going to look for a sealed box. Okay, now we're just now what do you have going on? Anything recent? You just put out some new video content.
Yeah,
on
we
YouTube.
just put out a new video on the YouTube channel. My top favorite Pokemon cards that released in 2025.
Okay, I like that. I really do. And I saw that you put up a follow-up to the puppies for cards videos.
Puppies for Cards Part 2.
I love that.
Yeah, we're gonna be putting out more content on the YouTube channel. That's priority in 2026. So you guys stay tuned for that as well. And yeah, I think we're gonna do some great stuff. I'm very happy for this year. It's gonna be awesome. We might even trade some Pokemon cards and get like a new puppy or something. What do you think?
That's
Office puppy?
Based on just for the content.
We can call him
Office puppy just for content, not
just
because
for
we
content.
actually wanted a dog.
Can we just leave him here?
Exactly. He'll be fine in between
He'll be
the
fine.
weekend
Yeah,
and when we come back. Yeah.
Let's put
I'm
some
in.
water in the bowl.